Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. In this video, we're going to show you how to remove the door weather strip from the door of this 1986 Camaro Iroc-Z. This is the same for any 82 to 92 Camaro Iroc-Z Z28, as well as Firebird, Trans Am, and Formula. The tools you'll need: 8mm wrench or socket ratchet to disconnect your battery, and I will say that now, you do disconnect your battery just so you don't run down the battery with the interior lights, and also to avoid shock when you are disconnecting the power door locks. T10 and T27 Torx Driver, flat and Phillips screwdrivers, a heat gun, putty knife, wire brush, and mineral spirits or some other type of cleaner to clean off some of the residue of the glue. And we'll start out here in a little bit of fast forward. You do need to remove your door panel and the upper ledge molding to get to a couple of screws that hold the ends of the weather strip. So I'll show you that. This is in fast motion. If you want to see this in regular speed, just check out our other videos for the Camaro door panel removal, and you can see it there. There's two Phillips screws to remove, so you can pull back the top of the weather strip. One here. And then kind of right into here, you'll see there's a little hole in the weather strip. And you can remove the screw. Then you peel that back. So pull the screw out here so I don't lose it. Remove the two screws at this end of the weather strip. There's one there. And then there's one here. You can see how rough of shape my weather strip is in. Okay, once you remove those screws, see the weather strip starts to come off. Okay, it is glued there, but the thing's so old it came apart. I didn't even force that. And then there's a series of pins. You can probably just pull it right off and then pull these pins out with needle nose pliers. Okay, same thing over here. Okay, now take a pair of needle nose pliers, and you can see you can just kind of force the pliers right in behind those clips and pry them right out. Okay, so just so you can see, about a total of about 20 clips come out. Okay, and if you're doing this stuff yourself, great investment again is a heat gun. This is just a middle price model from a home improvement store. Just take it. Heat it up, releases the glue. I'm going to really heat this up so I can almost start, I can smell it burning now. Then I'll fast forward through this. You just basically use a heat gun, heat up those spots where it's been glued, and the heat releases the glue, and it makes it easier to get it off nice and clean. Okay, once you're finished with the putty knife, then you use your heat gun and heat up the remaining residue, and then you can see I have a little wire brush. Just use the wire brush to get the remaining weather strip and glue off. Okay, and then once you're done with that, I've got some mineral spirits on that paper towel. Just remove the remaining residue. You want to make sure this is nice and clean so that if you hit it with some paint, the paint sticks to it, or if you're just gluing on new weather strips, they have a good clean surface to stick to. Okay, and then we'll go on very high speed here, and you want to just repeat that process for the spot up near the front where they glued on at the factory. Remove as much of that residue as possible. Get a nice clean surface for either your paint and or your new weather strip to stick onto. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.